You can only do so much on your own, but with a group, anything's possible.
Alright. Should be set. And hello to you too, Saturday. I figured since I just got done doing the Genshin video, and I'm not really going to be doing too much, I figured I would continue more of this particular story. I did say I would yesterday. Afterwards, what I might do is that I'll probably either offline, likely offline, I'll probably be just be grinding points for the Festival of Universes. I mean, I know Universe 6 is always going to be in second place at best, but I could still at least get the rewards for the weekly stuff, because I actually didn't do the event as much as I should have. So I think I may or may not have gotten the star coin bonus. I'm gonna check. I likely don't, and that's why I had a bit of an issue with the server being down for about a good 2 days, because people who wanted to grind for certain stuff and wait last minute couldn't. And hello, Dev.
Carving waves!
It's like I would do a boss run with her. Well, no, not boss run. I apologize. I was thinking about the video. I could do her talent books, but it's like she's already at a comfortable spot. So I could do artifacts, if not just fight her boss. Actually, hold on. How much do I get if I do this? 6? So that put me at like 7, I think.
Woo!
I think I can fight the boss bug 3 times. Maybe 4, depending. I'm gonna turn on the music in a second. Again, the music was off because I was doing a boss run with Milani here. I'm also going to unhide my character stuff, because again, the only time my character but like my character showcase this thing is hidden is because I'm doing a boss run, and I don't want people looking at my characters thinking, why does so and so have the wrong elemental bonus? It's because I'm mixed matching stuff. I don't know what the second I got that far out of luck. Just pick this boss and do them that way. I've also been keeping up with Discord. I was reading all of what was going on. Ooh. But yeah, this might be a perfect opportunity, like I said on a community post, to level up some of the level 99 characters. It's just that I would have to go to the story for a little bit and then do it.
Be sanctified.
And for those who don't know what I'm talking about Xenoverse. I'm not talking about this. Like the max you can go in this game is 90. This is the most mixed match team, but I don't really use this team. This is just my friendship level team. So anytime I complete a boss or something, I bring these guys out to reap their benefits. We'll do that 2 more times. Didn't I could have swore I had another recipe. I think I could probably do that. Like, I'd have to see if all the recipes are done. This thing. I didn't want to get involved in the drama. Oh, no, I'm pretty sure it's all gonna be fun, I think. I might say, like, I don't know, like, I'm pretty sure they're likely. Hopefully it doesn't spur anything too negative. Where is... Well, I'm over here again? Why am I in this menu? Oh, yeah, that's why I'm over here. I'm supposed to be going over here to cook 20 things.
Let's ride.
I love that. Okay, so how many does this guy do? I can't do this one yet. Okay, I can do these two. The fried shrimp balls and puff pops. I'll probably make her a special thing at least once, and then I'll have Hayato do it, so I can get the bad versions. So the drawing I had in mind, someone goes standing on someone's head. I want someone going to be an entirely new outfit. Alright. Like, again, sometimes you might get inspiration from, I guess, other sources of media. Like, sometimes, even with AI-generated stuff, like when I do stuff like, say, like Ada's battlesuit, it's like sometimes I take inspiration from an AI-based, oh, I already got her thing. But yeah, like sometimes my, usually, like that's actually how, funny enough, I got inspiration for how I was gonna draw like her back. Because remember, like when I created that particular outfit for like at least the top, I never had a top design, so I pretty much used inspiration for something like that, where it had like the back view and stuff. There was a couple of them I could have did, but the one I put up I think was good enough for me. Other characters I already know what they're wearing and don't need a back view type reference. That was the only one because that one was, I don't know, it's like I just always did the front view. It's kind of like how sometimes when I do drawings I usually just upper body and I have to make up a like boots and stuff. Should be on the outside doing this. I can get at least one bad version out of this. Kind of like her in the future, she's much stronger than it. Oh shit, I messed it up. But yeah. Like, why made some characters, some of them like Ada because she continuously trains, she's much stronger. While as other characters, not saying who, some people, like, their strength will, like, kind of diminish by a very, very, very small, barely noticeable margin. But because they haven't really been keeping up with their training like that. Again, like, I'm probably gonna do more stuff with the character stories. I haven't gotten around to doing it because, well, for one, you know, like space on the PlayStation. Two, just sheer just sheer laziness. I also, like I said before, because I'm usually busy during the day, I haven't had that kind of time to even consider working on those. I've been working on like scripts, whatever, for those. Even the layout of the what if stories. Like, there was at least 6 I had in mind that I was gonna do. I've been focusing on one. That's the one I'm usually asked about the most, so I decided to kind of see how far I can go with it. Okay. Let's do this again. This would be my go-to team for that boss, since this is an overpowered team. And some people do ask what my build is in this game. How many constellations do I have? Just know that with the exception of Shao, every one of these 5-star characters that I have, like limited banner-wise, have no constellations. I don't want to play as Constellation 6 Ayato and like just up and like demolish everybody. It wouldn't be fun. That's why I do feel like in this game there should have been an option where when you unlock a constellation you have the option of turning it on and off, on and off. Because it's like some people, example, like let's say someone has like Bennett. I know a lot of people dislike C6 Bennett because meta and stuff and the way people build them. So that's why you should be able to get that constellation, but choose whether you want to or not. This also would affect different damage outputs and stuff depending on which constellations are active and which ones aren't, which would also be interesting. Alright, he's here. And ready to get his behind whipped again.
Strike a pose! Committed to memory. The Temple of Wisdom. There is no escape.
Oh, I'm about to die.
Settle down. The tides beckon.
The show begins.
I'd be lying if I said I was a little bit nervous for riding Shogun there. I didn't expect that much damage to be dealt. There was something else I wanted to do too for my characters. Just gotta think. But yeah, what I am likely gonna do throughout this week, Xenoverse wise, I'll probably do more of the story for the Frieza race, Epsilon, or should I say Carnage. And that's because as I am doing this particular event, as I am just grinding extra missions, I want to be able to capitalize on getting him from level 199 to I don't know where yet, but I do want him higher than 99. Like, he's too, I don't want to say limited, but it's like when I'm doing raids, he could be doing way more damage than he is doing right now. It's like he's not putting out the damage like he used to. And on top of that, it's like I see myself in second place and stuff, and third place more often than first place. I'm also going to be doing some of these as well, these Tribal Chronicles. Okay, I should also be doing reputation quests, which funny enough, I can actually just teleport to these now, which is actually cool. Okay. And believe me, there is absolutely no way you're gonna see either of these characters. Oh, I didn't even know. No, first off, I didn't know that was even. No, I didn't know that was animation, where you can just jump and switch characters.
Right here.
Now that's so like. That. Well, what happened to the other guy? It disappeared. Did I? Oh. Okay. I'll probably have to go to the main reputation quest, I think, because I'll read in just a second. Hold on. Find some place to teleport. Alright. As the parallel quest runs, I wanted to do 100 and 122. But I have to perfect block any ultimate that is blockable. Yeah, and on top of that, as you already noticed, because you know we've been at this for a while, perfect blocking, ultimates and stuff, the timing is different, online and offline. It's like you gotta do it twice as fast offline. Wait, what am I? Okay, I guess I'm supposed to do those. Is there anything else? Like bounties or anything? That's better. Should have did that earlier. I probably just press down. On top of that, with this one, they made this way easier. Because instead of going to a person and running up on them and saying, hey, here's this, you can just donate it from here. Making this way... Oh, crap, that was 10 of these things. I'd have choked that person out for asking for 10 of those things. If I knew it was going to be 10, I would have went somewhere else for this one. Okay, bounties. No cryo. Look, I haven't used cryo like that in a long time anyhow, so... But yeah, parallel quest wise, for me, I am probably going to be working on more of them. Again, last time I did one, it was with Dan. I tried to do a move set that was, I guess, as close as possible. I think it was like exception probably like one move. But other than that, I'm gonna like I said, do other parallel quests with other characters from, I guess, other games. One of the characters I wanted to create was either Ryu or Chun-Li next, for when I do another parallel quest. The only thing is, it would be much easier if I could have the short hair and then have Bardock's headband to create him, but unfortunately, guess what's not in the game? The thing everybody's been asking for, right next to Hit's clothes. Instead of getting these big balloons and whatnot. Like anybody on Earth asked for that. I mean, it might have been at least, it might have been one person out of control, out of control request, but Nobody would realistically ask for that over anything else.
Let my name echo in song! This may seem a little... Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
An oversight on my part.
You're not killing me, buddy. It's just a war level 9 treatment. You get hit like 2-3 times, it's death. So you gotta be careful and have your... That's probably why they have all these characters at such high health now. Alright, I got 3 of those as well. So now I gotta just pretty much do the other thing now. As for this, it's like all this. Okay. And now I can go to, well, pretty much anywhere except these commission walls. I'll probably do this in the... Wait a minute, how close is the Natlan one? Oh, it's really right there. Yeah, I'll walk forward a couple steps and she's there. I would say she's probably as close as the, either Sumeru or Fontaine. It's like that's like Fontaine close.
Thank you for add ast.
Alright, so I did that. Which will put Mulani here at how many materials for the boss? 10. Okay. So I'm already at a huge head start. So all I gotta do is just... Wait, 10, right? I guess I could do this one more time. I'll probably do an artifact. Probably do the one in Fontaine. Wait a minute, I'm missing something. Go back to the teapot, I thought about it. I knew something I was blatantly missing. I was at the teapot earlier and got the currency but forgot to buy anything with said currency.
This realm is...
Okay. That's better.
If you ever...
So with that, you know, I'm gonna just do a couple of hold on. Let's do a couple of these, why not? Wonder how these are. If I complete these at a good time, I continue with the story, which yesterday It's pretty much a story of who would win like some tournament. But yeah, like I said before, if I'm gonna do this, it's not gonna be with this team. Especially one with my underbuilt Sethos. Like he's about as, I guess right now, as weak as you could possibly think right now. I should be working on him, since he's not a bad character. But, never had a reason to build him just yet. I'm gonna go straight forward. Actually, can't I just mark this? Yeah, I can just mark it. I can also work on other drawings that happen to be surprise drawings. Yeah, again, usually after streams during the night, I usually just am drawing. And I'm just on Discord, responding to messages.
She's not back yet.
Like, the other thing was, what was it? There was something else, too. Yeah, I'm also trying to do more, I guess AI mirror stuff since I haven't done it in a while. Like, what I'm doing now is I'm taking, like, a character from Xenoverse, like, just like a straightforward picture, and then see how they look both in anime and realistic. I'm not gonna type of any celebrities for them just yet. I'll probably do that later.
Hey, that little kid is crying. Wonder what happened. Let's go check what's wrong. Master Chevin, she went to gather volcanic crystals, but she's still not back yet. I told the guards, but they said they don't have people to spare. Plus, that area's super dangerous, with tons of monsters and bad guys. They have to finish making preparations before they can try to rescue her. But it'll be too late by then. So, you'll help? Great! I'll just make a quick sketch to show you where the guards went earlier. They said Master Chevin might have stopped around here. She might have been forced to go near the Umbral Needle. If that's the case...
Yeah, know what the subtitle all says. It says Shadow King.
Please, you have to save her.
Alright, let's go ahead and set this person real quick. I'm guessing as I complete all these, I'm probably gonna like more stuff. It's like, should I walk over there to see if there's any treasure chest, or should I just teleport there? I'll probably walk there. There might be some more materials I can get too. Same time.
Buckle up.
Wrong person to aim at. Okay. I didn't mean to aim at that guy. The live action likenesses I had in mind are That's the thing though, but the thing is like for apps like that, they don't recognize every person. Like you say something like Bailey or Rhea Ripley, it doesn't always get it right. So basically, like in order to get that as right as you possibly want to, you would have to you have to, of course, describe that person in full. You know, you say something like black lipstick, um, like long black hair, tattoos, like stuff like that, in order to get it accurate. What earth is this thing pointing at? It's like a door. Is this it? Is it? Remember, that was worth a precious chest. I mean, hey, look, I'm not complaining at all. On top of it is a contention book, which is exactly what I need for Milani.
What's this?
Oh, I'm not about to fight you right now. If I fight you, it's not going to end well for you. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay, she's throwing stuff in. Alright. See? That's what happens. And I'm gonna get more particular artifacts for like that actually might be what I have to do. I might have to replace the crit rate artifact for a crit damage one. That has crit rate and health percentage in there. Oh no, I'm not gonna do that bounty just yet. But no real rush for that right now. Cause I always do it. Oh, is that a treasure chest? It is a treasure chest. Really well hidden.
The best stuff's always at the bottom. Carving waves!
I ain't got no stamina like that right now. Gotta gather more. Yeah, there we go. Oh, does not hit them? Maybe that move isn't as accurate when it comes to fighting animals off.
Let's ride!
Oh, I didn't even go over here yet. The treasure chest.
Look alive! Woohoo! Amazing! Carving waves! Surf's up! Overruled! Woohoo! Catching epic waves! Woo! All right, let's finish this fast. That was quick.
Yeah, well, you got your wish.
I told you today's our lucky day.
So let's make this fast. You didn't know that you didn't know they're gonna have a double Hydro and double Prio team, did you?
Need a surfboard?
Oh shoot.
Let's ride!
You win.
Woohoo!
Forget it.
Hello, Suzanne.
Carving waves! Faster! Carving waves!
I actually feel like there's a chest up here somewhere.
Woohoo! According to the map, we get away from me! Look, over there! Is that Master Chevin? Surf them!
Where did you come from? So strong. Let's get out of here, boys. Run! Leave the stuff if you want to live. Drop off.
How's your day today? My day is going, well,
Well,
just
they didn't
fine.
put
Nothing
up much
negative
of a
happened.
fight.
Nothing bad happened, so.
Thank you so much.
So yeah. Yeah,
I thought
as
wasn't
usual,
gonna
I
make it through
am
this
doing
mountain
just fine.
alive. Saved by the traveler. Guess my luck's not too bad today.
Hopefully you are also having a good day as well.
Sorry. Let me introduce myself. I'm Chevin, a gem artisan. I'm not usually this lucky, but maybe things are looking up. She did, huh? I didn't mean to make her worry. I wasn't planning to be gone longer than 2 days, tops. But then, I discovered a new seam of volcanic crystal near the Umbral Needle. It's a large deposit, and the purity is exceptional. I dug up a whole bunch of it and was getting ready to head back. But the phlogiston within the crystals attracted monsters. Anyway, I'm sure you've seen the state this place is in. It's all because the Umbral Needle suddenly came crashing to the ground and left behind a massive crater.
Yeah. Well, have a good day. Alright, well that's nice to hear.
The seam I found was closer to the outside, so it survived the disaster. Still, the crash riled up the monsters in the area, and now they're everywhere. I panicked and ran up a narrow path to avoid them. But by the time I was in the clear, I ended up running into those bandits. You showed up in the nick of time.
If the situation was so dangerous, why didn't you just drop the crystals and run?
I left most of them behind, believe me. I only kept the purest chunk. I have to bring it back no matter what. For Tlasoli and poor little Nechka. Ah, right, you wouldn't know. Tlasoli is a former ancient name artisan, and Nechka is her daughter. That's right, or, well, she used to. Now she just handles regular forging commissions. Because of her daughter, poor Nechka contracted an awful illness, and Tlasoli put everything aside to take care of her. Even as Nechka's illness grew worse, Tlasoli never gave up. Like a torch in the night, she was determined to burn bright, even as darkness encroached from all directions. Still, all's well that ends well, thanks to the doctor's medicine and the Great Spirit's protection. Nechka's flame was rekindled. Her condition has been slowly improving ever since. She's still weak, of course, and has to recuperate at home. But she's well enough to write letters already. She often writes to Shilonen, apparently. Her dream is to become an ancient names forger, just like her mother. Her birthday's in a few days, so Tlasoli asked me to find a pure volcanic crystal to give her as a present.
Yeah, talk about an important chunk of ore! What a nice gift! Hyman hopes it helps her feel better.
I'm sure she and her mother appreciate your well wishes. All right, let's head back. I'm sure Imish is worried sick. Actually, Why don't you come with me to visit Plasoli tomorrow? It's all thanks to you that I managed to bring back the crystal. You deserve a reward for helping us protect something so significant.
That's right. A good mood makes for a quick recovery. And of course, we wouldn't say no to a little gift.
Don't worry. Something tells me you'll like this one. But I'll let Plasoli tell you what it is herself.
Oh, that was it? Okay. Alright, so I guess with these I gotta do like a one small mission per. Okay, that's simple enough. Second, I thought I was gonna have to do like 2 or 3 more parts, and then that would be that particular thing done. But if it's that fast for each one, I don't mind it. Wait a minute. Oh no, I was already over here. Yeah, I was already over here. I guess there's more than one thing over here. So I'm gonna go over here again and complete it. Also, for those who probably already know, I probably already said it, but one of the videos I am working on, Dragon Ball wise, is for Breakers. It's a video that will be pretty much pre-ranked season 6. So I don't know how long the video is gonna be. Again, if it's over an hour, then I'm gonna stream it. I'm gonna have it play, and I'll probably talk during it, depending on what's brought up. If it's under 60 minutes, then I can post it with no problem. Oh, I can get gems from her, okay. Yeah, I guess we'll just buy 10 of these. These I don't necessarily need. Although, wait a minute, to be fair, I do need these for certain weapons. I wouldn't be opposed to not buying them. Speaking of breakers, I made a vocal. Yeah, I noticed too. Like, it's a bit neck and neck right now. Last time I checked, it was 50-50.
That's right. Nechka's been so sick, and Plasoli had to give up what she loves. Things might get better, but they could probably still use some cheering up.
I've already asked someone to swing by and let Plasoli know we're coming. She's probably made all the necessary preparations. Let's go then. Do you mind watching the story, Mish? I'll be right back.
Act 2. If I was a betting man, I would say there's 3 acts. At max 4. I'll just teleport over there.
Ever tried chasing waves before? You want to try? Well, come on, no time like the present. I'll help you find the closest beach. Let's ride! Finish this up. Gloves off. Everlasting as the moon. Transfixed.
I'll read that comment in just 2 seconds. Alright. It's just going to be hard to get the Season 6 content to put up because of how abysmal the matchmaking is. That and the Survivor dodging nurse made solo queue more of a nightmare than it was. At least team with randoms. That's the thing, it's like, if you're teamed with people who actually know what they're doing, you don't notice those kinds of nerfs. You just see the raider getting their behind whoop again. Like, but when you're like not having teammates that are cooperating, they're not giving you certain stuff, or they're being greedy, their aim is not up to par. You're fighting a person like say Broly, who can literally just back up the entire time and shoot key blast and get you every time because of the dodging is off now. Like, you're more likely to lose. Because I had that happen to me a couple of times where it's like I'll be fighting Broly and he'll just back up and shoot a bunch of key blasts, not want to throw punches.
Nice house, right?
Because sometimes I think that they know that their hands aren't as good as they think. Like, their hands are as good as they think it is. That's why they just rely on like the key blast. And again, like, some people actually will run their hands. Me, it's like it's on and off. I do want to try to fight people, but nowadays, like, everybody has instant rise in the spaceship. I remember to call it before it even happens.
It's me, Chevin.
Have everybody with
Open up, please.
People just let like energy field run off the entire time, so I have to.
Still,
wait.
I told Flasoli we were coming. Maybe she had to take Nichka out to get some medicine.
Hey, what's that over there? Looks like a Tapetlasaur nest.
That's right. Flasoli has a Tapetlasaur companion.
But yeah, I really haven't been doing a lot of breakers like that. You probably noticed. I'll stream every so often, but it's like, as people already know, I'm more so focused on Genshin Impact and Xenoverse. Genshin because of the new Natlan content, and Xenoverse because of the Festival of Universes. And the only thing that Breakers has right now is a rerun banner with Memories of Battle, which I didn't get. I got Angel 17 for like the 10th time. They don't have too much in the shop unless it's TP token based. And they still have ranks and literally a big leaderboard serving as a reminder
When she was still in
as to why the gameplay and how some of the matches are so toxic. Because people are trying to maintain ranks. We're trying to increase their rank to Z because they're dying to get an orange t-shirt, which you can literally get in any other game that you can play. You can literally, like I said, you can go to a game like Soul Calibur, get a t-shirt, make it orange, and put a decal in front of it.
Wait a minute. What the?
You don't need to have someone like Bola on the back of your shirt, because not everybody's even going to wear it.
Oh, look at all these broken boxes. Something terrible must have happened.
And again, I don't know whose brilliant idea it was to nerf dodging, but that wasn't necessarily smart. If you want to nerf the dodging, say in let's say you want to nerf the dodging like in transfer mode. I mean, I guess that's one thing. But when you're nerfing dodging, like when you're not transformed, or you're trying to dodge someone like Cell or like Boo or something like that, then you're screwed. And there is literally nothing that you can do about it.
really is a Tapetlosaur up here. Might not be Tlasoli's companion, though. Paimon still doesn't see any sign of Tlasoli.
Hey, Traveler! Paimon!
So on Discord, I'm going to check in just a second.
That's Chevin's voice.
Again, for those who haven't joined, be sure to. You can post whatever you want there.
Tlasoli's here!
Huh?
Again,
We
the only
just
rule
got
is
up
to
here and
treat others
Tlasoli's
the way they like to be
back
treated.
already?
That's pretty much it.
What a coincidence. Why is the Tapetlosaur coming along? Whoa, hey, don't run, you'll hit us!
You send them out. Oh, so we got what, tackled off? Okay.
Yangu,
Either that, you stood up. You know what? As a matter of fact, you know what? I doubt Paimon and I were in any danger because technically we can both fly.
Oh, that's a good saurian. Oh, you must be hungry. Sorry. I'll look up something for you later.
Maybe she built on.
Oh,
okay.
Run along and play now. I'll come along in a sec.
I just respond. No matter of fact, let me have this on autoplay while I'm responding to something.
Sorry, too. I was waiting for you at home when Hka... Well, she snuck out and ran off by herself. She said she just wanted to pick some flowers for our guests. But she ended up getting lost along the way. Luckily, I managed to find her before long.
Yeah, Chevin told us she was just starting to get better.
She's still very weak. The shock and the cold winds certainly didn't help, so she ended up with a slight fever. I gave her some medicine and now she's in bed. But it's nothing a good night's rest can't fix. That said, she won't be able to meet you today. I'm sorry you came all this way for nothing.
Don't worry about it. We know she's still recovering. Chevin told us how serious her illness was. Her health definitely comes first. We were just dropping by to check on her.
Well, she can at least speak to me and go about her day normally. That's already more than I could ask for.
Hey, cheer up. This is supposed to be a happy occasion. We do appreciate that she tried to welcome us with flowers. Anyway, Tlasoli, about the thing I was telling you before.
Yeah, what did you get us?
Well, it's a blaze gem inscription. I made it from the purest ore, so it's almost completely resistant to erosion. The techniques used to make it are all rooted in ancient name forging. Don't say that or the Wyatt might smite me. The process just uses a few of the same techniques and materials. When I first made one, I didn't think it could serve any practical purpose, apart from the erosion resistance and the general aesthetic. But then Chevin suggested using the crystals to make a special kind of ornament.
Blaze gem inscriptions made by an ancient name artisan, engraved with words that never fade. Quite the sales pitch, don't you think?
Wow, that description really does make it seem special.
Tlasoli's blaze gem inscriptions really are special, though. Word of mouth isn't always reliable. As information gets passed along, it becomes incomplete, forgotten, and sometimes even distorted. But the words inscribed on these crystals will stand the test of time. The inscription will never deteriorate, and the meaning will never get twisted. It's the perfect gift for a dear friend or significant other. You could even pass it down to younger generations.
Paimon's interested! Let's buy one, Traveler! We can engrave our names onto it! Then, once we find your brother, we can get him to add his name as well! That way, our names will be together forever!
You deserve it. You saved me. And Nechka's birthday present. It's the least I can do to repay you.
Chevin, I thought I told you.
Don't you start acting shy too, Tlasoli. It's a great gift. I know how much work goes into one of your blaze gem inscriptions.
Well then, thank you both. I'll have it ready as soon as possible. Then, I'll have you do the inscription yourself. Nachka should be well by then. She'll be very excited to meet you.
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We don't even know how expensive that would be. You sure we have enough travel funds? Hold on, this isn't part of some scheme to make us spend all of our mora, right? Chevin?
You never know. You do look like you have some savings to spare.
No, don't listen to that traveler. You'll end up losing all your mora.
In any case, it's up to you.
Oh no, it's the Tapatlosaur again! Quick, someone stop it! Paimon doesn't want to get run over again!
Also, if you don't mind, Tlasoli, I'd like you to help me repair my Blaze Gem inscription. I dropped it when I was attacked earlier. The rope and clasp both snapped, so I haven't been wearing it. I tried fixing it myself, but I just couldn't get it to stay. Could you help?
Just leave it to me. I'll make it as good as new. Thank you, Chevin, for going all that way and...
It was nothing. We all just want Nachka to get better.
You're right. Yangu, behave yourself. I'll feed you in just a second. I'll have Chevin contact you once everything's ready, Traveler. Maybe we'll even line it up with Nachka's birthday. We can even have a little party.
Oh, that sounds great! We'll look forward to all the good food, and we'll make sure we're ready to eat. Anyway, see you around, Tlasoli!
Look after yourselves. Nachka is going to be so happy to meet you.
I'm surprised there isn't a compilation yet of how many times Paimon mentions food. There probably is already though. Why is this? Oh. Okay, so that's that. Okay. I think, okay, so I think it's 2 per. Okay. I thought it was going to be 3. Either that or the location is different. Let me check, see. No, just a 2. I'll probably go here. I guess I haven't done this one yet. I guess I'll just thing after then. I'm gonna mark that so I don't forget there's treasure up there.
Toba! You must be the helpers that we've been waiting for.
It's nice to meet you too, but we're just passing through. Oh, but Uncle Sanka said he was gonna send some of his friends over to help us. You sure he didn't mean you? Yeah, sorry. Whatever this is about, it sounds like you've got the wrong end of the stick. Wrong end of the stick?
Darn it! We've been tricked, Huni. I should have known that Glasses Guy was a con artist.
What are we supposed to do about the baby Saurians now? Time's running out. It's okay, Huni. Don't worry. Why don't you tell us what happened with these baby Saurians, huh? There's been a lot of unrest in the tribe lately, and my dad's Saurian got injured. Her name's Nana, and she has 3 little babies. After what happened to Nana, her babies were so scared that they ran off and hid. I'm really worried about them, so I decided to go look for them. If Nana is your dad's Saurian, why isn't he the one looking for them? My dad's one of the elders, so he's busy getting ready for Turnfire Night. It's a really important ceremony, more important than this, anyway. I'm not supposed to be out here either, but I snuck out without telling him. I didn't think it would take very long, but then that guy we ran into made us tell him loads of stories, and it wasted so much time.
Yeah, he was so selfish. He doesn't have a heart.
It's all right. Don't let him get to you. We're here now and we'll help you because we care a lot, don't we, Traveler? They should be. I already managed to find their tracks, and it seems like they're hiding on the cliff. Really? Wow! Thank you so much, Miss Traveler and Miss Paimon.
Awesome. You gotta be careful out on the cliffs, though. They're really steep. Even grown-ups have trouble climbing them.
Looney said the baby Saurians are on the cliff, so let's find a way up. It isn't the gruesome twosome who wormed their way into our servant circle of friends. Still awestruck from the last time we met? Would that be why you hastily scrambled up here to pay your respects the moment you saw us? I suppose we can't blame you. Such is the spell that our majesty casts on our minions. Very well. You heathens leave us no choice. The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How, shall grant you the audience that you seek. Come, pucker up. You may now kiss our feet.
Bro, what feet are you talking about? You have no feet.
Wait, aren't you like Kenichi's sidekick? What the heck are you going on about? You're somehow managing to be even more annoying than the last time we met. Lance, who are you calling sidekick? We are the Dragon Supreme, sovereign ruler of the Nation of Flame. We shall have you know that last time, were it not for Kenichi's earnest pleading on your behalf, you would have received not a single word of mercy. Oh, come on. You talk big, but Kenichi clearly has you under lock and key.
See here. Finally got the colorable track suit for Gohan, so I can get to spend some time with her later. I would say the only person I think I would have a thing like that would probably be Lauren. Only thing is, as you notice in the drawing, she is supposed to have a Time Patroller badge on the on her left arm. That's what it's supposed to be.
That's more like it. If you must know, Our humble servant begged us to investigate an abyss incident near Natlan, and we chose to grant his request. Abyss incident? See this little lizard? Its mother, a medium-sized lizard, came under the influence of abyssal power. In her confusion, she attacked my servant's tribe, then assailed her own offspring. Yikes. So how is she doing now? She was but a lowly bug fighting against the power of the abyss. Naturally, she has departed for the Night Kingdom. Such a fragile creature. Apparently, she ended her struggle by leaping from a cliff. Leaping from a cliff? My dear anemic flying ant, as addled with questions as your head may be, please keep them to yourself and wipe that absurd expression off your face. We are the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula-How, not a wish-granting fountain. Anemic flying ant? Huge! Just you wait, two can play at the ugly nickname game. We sense a faint abyssal energy. An evil sorcerer must be lurking nearby, but they are well hidden.
I miss stuff shoe. Not much, but now I'm just doing the like the side rep missions.
Suspicious outlanders? Wait, are you mocking us? How dare you cast aspersions on your ruler, heathen! You're just lucky that our servant has such vile taste in friends. Otherwise, we would beat you black and blue, and then purple, then black again! If you're not here to kiss my feet, then get out of my sight. Do not impede the work of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula-How!
Oh, you're not that. Look, you aren't exempt from being folded like a paper airplane and thrown off the cliff, man.
Potty mouth on that guy! I'm on his furious! Still, good to know about the abyss threat, huh? Let's respect that. Let's not get sidetracked.
Who would think that he's exempt from something like that? This also means I can get the DBS superhero rating out more accurately than done before. That is also true.
Wow, you're back already? That was so fast.
Which would have been made faster if that flying Minecraft person wasn't talking to talk his hell the whole time.
I'm so glad that the babies are all right. Thank you both so much. Now we can finally go home and stop worrying about them. You're welcome. Pizza cake. You're not from Natlan, right? Because your clothes look different than ours. Hey, you must be tired after all that climbing. You should come take a rest at my house.
Yeah, please come. I promise you'll get a big Scions at the Canopy welcome. We love having guests, and you're really nice people. Not like Glasses Guy.
By the sound of it, Glasses Guy wasn't from Natlan either, right?
Or is everyone's favorite Dendro character? You mean Tainari? Oh, no.
Well, his clothes sure weren't. You know what? Now that I think about it, there was something really fishy about him. Really? Maybe he was the suspicious
No, obviously I'm
outlander that
joking. You know
mentioned.
dang well he's not my favorite.
Sure, if you're interested. Let me think. How did the conversation go again? Oh, please, mister. I've told you so many stories already. When are you gonna help me find the baby Saurians?
Just one more story. One more, I swear. Why don't you tell me more about that ball of fire? I heard that there was a huge transparent ball of fire that used to burn 500 years ago, 1,000 years ago, maybe even further back than that.
Oh, you mean Turnfire. That's where the ancient name Mollypo comes from.
Oh, wow. So it was the origin of an ancient name. That's impressive.
Uh-huh. There's a story behind every ancient name. The legend goes that the Turnfire first appeared in the era of the Grand Alliance. It was used by the tyrant Och Khan
Alright.
to rule over
Again-
Natlan and oppress
again, I'm joking
anyone who
around.
opposed him. Turn fire is different from normal fire. If you get set on fire with it, you'll feel horrible burning pain from behind you, but you won't die from it right away. And whatever you do, you mustn't turn back to look at it.
Why? What happens if you turn back?
As soon as you turn around, poof! You get burned to a crisp.
Yeah, you could tell us a story because did somebody turn around, get burned to a crisp, and live to tell the tale or something? Write that down.
Well, good golly gee. I mean, it's one thing to singe someone's clothes, but burning people alive? That is a big no-no in my book.
Right? How nasty is it to burn someone from behind and not even let them turn around to look? Och Khan really was an evil tyrant.
Yes, shocking behavior. Now, let me guess. Eventually, a valiant hero came to save the day? That's usually how these stories go.
Good guess, Uncle Glasses. Seems like you really know your stuff. The hero was called Yupanqui. He's the ancestor of our tribe.
Yupanqui was friends with Och Khan the tyrant, and also Shivalanke, the first Pyro Archon. He was working as an ordnance officer for the Grand Alliance at the time. He didn't like how Och Khan was such a cruel tyrant, so he stole the Turnfire and threw it at the Och Khan's army. The soldiers couldn't defend against it, and they all got turned to ash. And that's how our ancestors set our people free. But just as he was about to leave the city, he thought he heard Och Khan calling out to him from behind. It caught him off guard, and he turned around to look.
But Och Khan wasn't there. All he saw was a city burned black, an army in ruins, and giant flames reaching up into the sky.
A split second later, the flames he saw burst out from inside his eyes and swallowed him up.
All it took was a single glance. As soon as he looked back, he was burned to a crisp.
The question is, was this the price he paid for stealing the Turnfire, or the price of turning back?
Nobody knows the answer. But the fire that consumed Yupanqui burned more fiercely than any other. It burned for 100 days until it burned a hole right through the ley lines. And then, the flame dropped into the deathly dark Night Kingdom, where it still burns to this day.
The grown-ups say that it lights up the path that leads to the next life. But for the dead to be reborn, they have to accept the flames and be purified by the fire first. It's like a final look back at your life, where you have to answer for everything you did. Anyway, that's the story of Yupanqui's Turnfire.
Ah, a fine parable indeed. So, is it true? Is it really possible to find this fire in the Night Kingdom?
I don't know. I think it's just a story.
Either way, I assume this name has been passed down in your tribe ever since?
Sure has. It went to Burkina, the
This
hero
conversation is
that
much
we
longer than I
celebrate
thought
on
it'd be.
Turnfire Night. But that was 500 years ago.
Yeah, and now belongs to Kinich. So we often call him Maliko Kinich.
Kinich, huh?
All right, Uncle Glasses, that's enough stories. Now, can you please go find the baby Saurians for us like you promised?
I would, but doesn't the legend of the Turnfire teach us not to look back? Let's not go dredging up the past. Tell me more about this Kinich guy. One more story, I swear. Starting now. No? Careful, Tola. You look dangerously close to cursing me out right now. Tut tut. We can't have that. Cursing is for grown-ups only.
Uncle, you'd better not be trying to trick us, or the Turnfire will get you when you die.
How would it get me if I'm outside of Natlan? Uncle Glasses isn't from here, you know. Unlike you.
Huh?
Wait. Is that... All right, kiddos. I'm a man of my word. 2 of my friends are on their way here, and, yeah, they'll help you out on my behalf. Work them like dogs, okay? That's what they're here for. Don't go easy on them just for my sake.
Really? Well, first, can you tell us your name?
We met at the foot of this cliff, so beneath the peaks, let's go with Sanka.
Seriously?
If you don't believe me, turn around and see for yourselves. They're right behind you.
Huh? Where?
That's probably where you jump.
Wait!
You did.
Uncle Sanka, where did you go? Yeah, definitely a fishy character.
No, what gave
It
where that
sounds like
one?
he was digging for info about the ancient names.
Yeah, you can tell. Was it how much information you try to pick from the brains that came to that story?
And not only that, but he betrayed us too. He'll pay for this.
All he got out of us was some stories, though. What's the worst that could happen? Traveler, maybe we should go tell Kanich about this. Ahau says he's investigating it, but he's a bit of a loose cannon. We probably shouldn't take him at his word. Huh? You know Kanich? Not very well, but we have met him before, and one time we had a meal together.
Oh man, I'm so jealous. I never even spoken to him. He's so cool. He's the Saurian hunter, and he has a really awesome ancient name.
Me neither. I don't think my dad really likes him, though. He always tells me to stay away from him. Probably because of that little creep he always hangs out with. He's nasty, and he's so full of himself. Oh, the creep who calls himself Kahul Ahau? Yeah, we've had the pleasure of meeting him, too. He sure loves pushing people's buttons. Exactly. I don't know why Kanich partnered up with him. Why didn't he pick me instead?
Uh-oh. Honey, look how late it is. We've been out way too long. We'd better get home now or we'll get yelled at.
Oh, yikes. You're right. Okay, well, this path here leads to our settlement. If you decide to visit, remember to come to my house. If there's anything you need, my dad can help get it for you. Hope to see you soon.
We gotta run. Bye for now.
Alright, gotta do this again. Gotta find out the location again.
What were you thinking, going out by yourself? Don't you know how dangerous it is?
It's okay. Toba helped me. And we met some kind strangers who helped us. And
Kind strangers? What made you so sure they were so kind, huh? Oh, I suppose they had kind stranger written on their foreheads?
yeah, actually, they did. In big, bold letters.
Don't get smart with them.
Don't talk back to me. The Mountain King problem still hasn't been solved. What would I do if I lost you too? No dinner for you tonight.
They were good people, Dad. Dinner or no dinner. Hello again, honey. It's Miss Paimon and Miss Traveler. Dad, it's them. They're the ones who helped me. And I promised we'd take care of them if they came to visit.
Oh, so you're the kind strangers. Well, I'm Trinidad. Apparently, you helped my daughter today, so if there's anything you need, just ask. As an elder of the Scions of the Canopy, I've got some influence around here. Now, I trust that you're sensible people who know better than to take advantage of their host's generosity.
Yep, just helping a neighbor. We're not looking for anything in return.
Oh? Well, let's hope so.
Dad, please! They're not bad people. They've eaten at the same table with Kanich before. Be nice to them.
Kanich? Wait! I heard that two mysterious travelers from afar showed up at the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. Are they you?
And Paimon's the other.
I do apologize. A lot's been going on in our tribe lately, and I suppose the pressure must be getting to me. I can't believe I was so rude to you. I feel ashamed. We got off on the wrong foot. Can we, start over?
Oh, now we're talking. Seriously, though, don't worry about it. Already forgotten. We're just happy to see Huni got home safe and sound.
Oh, you just arrived, I take it, and it would be my honor to give you a hero's welcome tonight.
Careful now. That's quite an about face. We've heard that kind of thing can lead to spontaneous combustion around these parts.
My dear traveler, you are very perceptive indeed. Go inside now, Huni. Dad's got some important business to discuss.
Okay. Look after Miss Traveler and Miss Paimon. They're very special guests. Well, we'll hear you out, but we can't make any promises that we'll be able to help.
Well, this is a matter of utmost importance. Please, allow me to explain. For many years, our tribe has celebrated the Turnfire Night. It is a traditional ceremony among the Scions of the Canopy in which we remember our ancestor, Burkina, and his companion, Kangamato, the Mountain King. Burkina was a hero who bore the ancient name Malipo, and Kangamato was a powerful Yumkasor warrior. Together, they fought against the Abyss. They were victorious, but it came at a great cost. Burkina paid with his life. The Mountain King survived, but was contaminated by the Abyss, and he remains in hibernation to this day. Normally, Yumkasors never live longer than a century. It is possible that the Abyssal power is responsible for his unnaturally long lifespan. Oh, that's right. The Mountain King is a living symbol of our glory, but even this glory comes at a price. The abyssal power inside him is highly sensitive, and when it is disturbed, he awakens and flies into a blind rage, attacking anything that moves. So, besides the ceremony, another important part of Turnfire Night each year is cleansing the abyssal power inside the Mountain King, so that he will remain sound asleep. However, Abyss-related incidents have been on the rise in Natlan lately, as I'm sure you're both aware. As a result, it has become increasingly difficult to keep the Mountain King in hibernation. Only 5 months have passed since the last Turnfire Night, and he's already showing signs of instability.
Has he woken up again?
He has. We managed to contain the situation by performing a makeshift ceremony right away, but it was a close call. He could reawaken at any moment. Also, he attacked and wounded my companion, Nana, during the ceremony. She became contaminated by the Abyss as a result, and...
We heard. Such a tragedy. We're really sorry for your loss.
Yes, and Nana wasn't the first. Anyway, right now we're preparing for an exceptional Turnfire Night ceremony, and we need to find a suitable flame bearer. From what I've heard about your adventures, I believe you would be perfect for the role. Of course. Plus, he's a bona fide hero who inherited the Malipo name.
Oh, you mean Kanich?
Yes, he's the one. A hero, worth his weight in gold. And unfortunately for us, he's all too aware of that. No prizes for guessing what he said when I asked him to host a Turnfire Night outside of the annual schedule. An exceptional ceremony? Oh, I'll have to charge an exceptional prize. I swear, no other concept exists in that boy's brain. I'm not the one to usually talk about people behind their backs, but I'm convinced the Wyab got hit on the head and took a wrong turn the day it chose to give that ancient name to him. I mean, have you ever heard of a hero whose mantra is, "What's your asking price?" Oh, and don't get me started on that insufferable Ahau he hangs around with. Thinks he's God's gift to mankind. Pompous fool.
Yeah, Paimon has to agree on that last part.
Anyway, the fact is, the ceremony can just as easily be done without him as long as we can find someone else. And besides, you two seem like much better candidates. So, what do you think? Wonderful! I can't thank you enough. Huni was right about you. You have kindness in your hearts. Come with me to the other side of the mountain. I'll bring you up to speed on each step of the ceremony. As experienced warriors, I'm sure you'll pick it up in no time.
What's going on back here?
Achoo! Curses! Who dares insult the great Kahul Ahau behind his back?
Oh, great Kahul Ahau, bless you.
Shut your filthy mouth, worm of the abyss! Your putrid words defile the air we breathe. You make the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahul Ahau, sick to the stomach!
Speaking as a member of the Abyss Order, that's music to my ears. Exactly the kind of reaction we're going for. But on a personal level, I gotta say, it's pretty hurtful.
Ugh, never have we heard such brazen blustering from someone who is inches from death! Up yours, Four Eyes! We spit in your face!
Should I say up yours?
Okay, well, that I am at a loss to explain. How do I manage to stay so chirpy and cheerful? I can only guess it's some kind of powerful magic. But I digress. Mr. Kinich, I admit it, you, sir, are a legendary hunter. Still, the only reason you caught me is that I was reluctant to run away. You see, I'm very interested in the lore of your tribe.
Okay.
Is that it? Kay? Aren't you intrigued to know what it is about you guys that prompted a visit from the Abyss? It's the extreme sports! The other day, I narrowly avoided getting hit by a very brave soul who just leaped off a cliff. I think you call it bungee jumping? Anyway, I was very impressed. That is what I call embracing the spirit of adventure. Look, I even did a painting inspired by the bravery and freedom of the scions of the canopy.
You scum-sucking swine! I swear, if you go bungee jumping, it'll be without a rope! Head first off the tallest cliff, with a band of hunters on your tail, and nowhere left to run, and a bottomless cesspit waiting for you on the ground.
You say that, but I get the sense that Mr. Kinich isn't planning to take my life right now. On top of that, I'm tired of spying on you from afar. So why don't we just negotiate a comfortable operating distance that works for both of us? I've heard that the most important thing in human relationships is to respect each other's boundaries. What do you say, Mr. Kinich?
Or you could tell me what it is you're really after.
What?
And then I'll name my price.
The Abyss contamination is back. No surprises there. No doubt that explains the Mountain King's recent activity. See those torches over there? Those are the Sacred Flame offshoots that we requested from the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. They contain the power of the Pyro Archon.
Are you saying that the Sacred Flame and the Turnfire are the same thing?
Well, for ceremonial purposes, at least. Sending someone to the Night Kingdom to retrieve the legendary Turnfire isn't exactly an option. More to the point, though, the Sacred Flame is able to burn away abyssal filth, so that's why we use it in the ceremony.
Gotcha! So basically, we just need to clean up the filth with the Sacred Flame.
Well, that's one part of it, yes, but the complete ceremony is a bit more complicated than that. First, the Flame Bearer must collect a kindling of the Sacred Flame from the starting point, then use a grappling hook to fly up into the sky and light each of the Sacred Flame pillars. Then, they must go down into the canyon, all the way into the cave where the Mountain King slumbers, lighting braziers and the final altar along the way. The most skilled flame bearers can accomplish all of this without touching the ground once. As much as I hate to admit it, Kanich is capable of this.
Wow! He can do all that flying without ever falling to the ground? Well, of course Paimon can. It'd be much harder for you guys.
Well, don't worry. It's not a requirement of the ceremony. You're allowed to touch the ground. The only thing you're not allowed to do is turn back. The flame bearer must always keep moving forward. You can't skip a pillar, then come back to it after lighting the next one. To do so would be to disrespect our ancestors.
So, what actually happens if you do turn back? Surely the fires don't just go out.
If you're not careful, you might get burned.
What about today then? Does the same rule apply?
Oh no, don't worry. Today is just a practice. The order doesn't matter. You just need to take the sacred flame, cleanse the filth, then go light all the braziers. Are you ready? I'll repeat all the key points again. Gather the kindling, cleanse the filth, and light all the braziers. I'll wait for you at the end.
Alright, let's use this kindling to complete our mission. There's abyssal filth over there. Let's burn it away with the sacred flame.
Where's the fire? What the? Oh shit.
That should be all the Braziers. Let's regroup with Trinidad.
I'm serious right now. That's why I thought I better back off.
I knew I was right about you. You have outperformed all of the other previous candidates. If there was an ancient name for outstanding flame bearers, I'm sure the Wyab would consider you for the honor.
Yeah, although it would probably take Paimon quite a bit longer.
All right, now there's still a few days left until the ceremony, and I should probably get back so I can inform the chief and the other elders that I have found the flame bearer we need.
Oh, you mean they've still got to sign off on it?
Some of them are still hoping we can come to an agreement with Kanich, but that's only because they haven't seen you in action. Still, I'm the one responsible for securing a flame bearer, and my recommendation is you.
Just for Paimon's own peace of mind, are you sure it's not going to be a problem having Outlanders take on such an important role in your ceremony?
See that place over there? There was a time, long before the age of Burkina and the Mountain King, when we, Scions of the Canopy, called that our home. After a period of upheaval, our ancestors were forced to move away. Now, it has become a place where our youths go to develop courage and kindle a spirit of adventure. If we fail to keep the threat posed by the Mountain King at bay, it might not be long before we have to move again and find a new home. So, to answer your question, I think everyone will agree that you are the right choice.
Fair enough. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
I'll need you to drop by my place at some point before the ceremony, if that's all right. There are still a few final details that we need to discuss.
Okay, see you later then.
You have my gratitude.
We've helped out with a lot of other local festivals before, but this one feels a little different. Anyway, let's take a break before heading back to Trinidad's place. see some Kaholosaurs here and there. Hey, why don't we try to get a picture with one or two of them in the wild? Well, they're so cute. They probably won't do that. Right? Huh? What's happening over there?
Help! Somebody help us!
Ah! Wild Kaholosaurs are actually biting people! Yeah, those two are in trouble! The legendary traveler and her trusty sidekick Paimon will not stand by idly!
Faster! Get back!
No panic! Just hang in there!
Finally! Someone's coming! Please help us!
Let's ride! Judging from your clothes, you must be scholars from Sumeru, right?
Yes, I'm Karya, and this is my senior Varamdra. Thank you so much for saving us. I was a little too close.
Don't mention it! Handling these sort of things is practically second nature to us by now. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler!
Still, it seems that all the Kaholosaurs just ran off. We need to capture at least one alive.
Capture one alive?
Correct. Say, I can see you are very skilled at dealing with them. Do you think you could use me as live bait to help us capture one? I will pay you for the efforts.
Well...
Apologies. Varamdra has been hyper-focused on this research. So please, don't be too hard on him.
Oh, no worries. But why did you approach a whole group of wild Kaholosaurs, and what's this talk about capturing them? Paimon's pretty sure that's not what they're trying to do.
I'm sure we must look very silly. The fact of the matter is that we're searching for a mysterious island from a certain legend. It's said that a very important clue about the island can be found on Kaholosaurs, so approaching them without the help of a guide from the people of the Springs was certainly an unwise choice on our part.
A mysterious island?
Yes. There is a legend from the people of the Springs that mentions a mysterious island, and Varamdra believes the key to his research can be found there.
Are you certain you two won't consider my proposal to capture one?
Some proposal? There's no way we'd be willing to use a person as live bait!
Then I suppose discussing it any further will just be a waste of time. I must come up with another solution.
Varamdra!
Oh, all right. You did rescue Karya and I just now, and I suppose I should express some gratitude. Thank you very much.
A little awkward, but Paimon will take it.
We should move on, Karya.
Yes, thank you again. My apologies. Varamdra really doesn't have the best people skills.
That's all right. Bye now. You really don't see a pair of adventurers like those two every day. But anyway, Paimon's really curious about that mysterious island that lady just mentioned. Yeah, who knows? There might be treasure! After all, the amazing places we've explored during our adventures, finding some mysterious island should be a walk in the park for us. Oh, you're right. The lady mentioned that the mysterious island is related to a legend of the people of the Springs. So maybe we can start by asking some of them about it. Time's ticking, let's get started on our next adventure. But the real question is, who should we ask? That's an idea. If anyone, the chief of the tribe should know the details.
I gotta do the story in order to progress in that. Okay.
Shower me with praise!
Someone's just dang.
What's up? Wanna play?
Ah, we're finally here! So this is your home, Mualani? Paimon can't wait to have a look around.
See? What did I tell you? A dip in the hot springs after a battle is just the best.
Fetch me a bottle of wine, would you, dear?
Just one? Let's get another. It's still early in the day, isn't it?
Want to go to Golden Dusk later? Now this is a vacation. Absolutely amazing.
Wow, it's so lively around here. Is there some kind of holiday going on?
We try to treat every day like a holiday around here. We believe every day is worth celebrating. Now, let me show you around. Where to start? Shochikwi Cattle Records, Kalumchi Plaza. Oh, there's so many options, but I recommend starting with the real highlight around here. The hot springs, of course. Natural hot springs have tons of health benefits. Go for a nice long soak and you're guaranteed a good night's sleep.
Wait, you want us to bathe? Here?
Oh, don't be shy. Come on, I'll take you to get changed. Mualani! Huh? Oh, Auntie Atea!
Please, I've told you that just Atea is fine. Do I look that old to you?
Were you taking these two to the hot springs? That's right. Oh, let me introduce you. This is the Traveler, and the small one next to her is Paimon. They only just arrived in Natlan, so I'm taking them around to experience our customs.
Hi there!
I'm Mualani's neighbor, Atea. By the way, Mualani, I heard you lost a Kachina during the pilgrimage. Is that true?
Yeah, I was this close to winning. Oh, definitely not the result I wanted, but still not too surprising. Kachina's always been strong. Anyway, it's all in the past. I'm gonna take these two for a dip in the hot springs. Talk to you later. Oh, wait. You'll need swimsuits first. I'm sure I can find you something lying around the shop. I'll go look.
Yeah, $20 says this is not going to stick. I didn't bet the word at all.
Hold it right there, young lady. Have you forgotten the rule about bathing in the hot springs?
Rule? Oh, wait, you mean...
There's a rule about bathing in the hot springs?
We got no outsiders or
That's
something?
right. Outlanders have to complete a trial at an artificial hot spring before they're allowed access to the natural ones.
Yeah, go figure.
It's not nearly as scary as it sounds. Basically, natural hot springs have higher temperatures that not everyone can withstand. A few travelers have gotten scalded by the water in the past, so now we have an unwritten rule. All Outlanders need to adapt to the lower temperature artificial springs first. But seriously, Auntie Atea, do we have to be so strict? These two are formidable adventurers. I know they can handle it.
Famous last words. The hot springs are not to be underestimated. You can never be too careful. Besides, the environment's been unstable lately. Could be a sign that the Abyss is about to attack.
Oh, that sounds dangerous. You know, Paimon's really not all that formidable, so careful is good.
Exactly. There will be no excessive risk-taking on my watch. Mualani, take them to the artificial spring first.
Okay.
That's more like it. And don't try anything funny. I'm heading to the artificial spring in a bit, and if I don't see you there, your days of cupping free meals at my place are done.
Relax, relax. Oh, by the way, Atea, how have you been feeling lately?
Much better. How else would I have the energy to keep an eye on all you rascals? Hey! You over there! How many times have I told you no roughhousing near the hot springs?
Oh, shoot! That weird lady's back again!
Run! Stop right there! Ugh, you need a stern talking to!
She sure has a lot of energy. She's a legend in our tribe. Everyone knows her. Back before I inherited my ancient name, she was one of Natlan's most renowned warriors, famous for her love of hot springs. In fact, she often threw parties at the hot springs. She referred to anyone who came to these parties as her hot spring buddies. The attendees were all respected warriors like Liliuo, Kaiulani, Vichama, oh, and the Archon. If Paimon lived here, she would take advantage of the hot springs too. It's just, during battle, she was impaled in the abdomen by an abyssal monster. The doctors managed to save her life, but they made it clear that she could never bathe in the hot springs again. Abyssal power still exists within her body. Immersing herself in hot water would accelerate the corrosion of her internal organs and the progression of her illness. Oh, no wonder she has so many scars. Paimon had no idea she was so seriously injured. That's normal. She never talks about her injury. She's worked tirelessly over the years to dig up artificial springs so that more and more people can experience our tribe's natural wonders, even though she can't enjoy them herself. I really respect her for that. Anyway, let's head to the artificial springs. If Auntie Atea gets there before us, we're gonna be in some real hot water.
Custom-made souvenirs.
Oh, I see. That's a great idea. I like it.
See, I told you the chief would agree. Well, let's get moving then. We can't let a word of this slip to anyone else.
Hey, Amina, Hikaru, Marukao. You three seem particularly cheerful today. What's the occasion?
Oh, Mulani! You're back. Who are these two?
This is the Traveler and Paimon, two very important guests. I wanted to take them to the natural hot springs, but Auntie Atea caught us, so we had to come here first. Oh, what a coincidence! We were just talking about her.
We think Auntie Atea's illness has taken a turn for the better.
Really? How can you tell?
Okay, so while you've been busy with the pilgrimage, we noticed that she's been visiting the hot springs alone at night. Yeah, specifically the hot springs in the cave to the north of our settlement. I'm sure you know the one. Apparently, she used to go there a lot before they became abandoned for some reason. She could never come into contact with hot water before, and now she's visiting the hot springs every night. I mean, it's pretty obvious what that means, right?
Yeah, so we got to thinking, what if we renovated the abandoned spring behind her back, then threw her a huge surprise party? Chief Amina thinks it's a great idea too. So, you want in?
Of course! How could you even think of pulling this off without me? I'm a little busy right now, though. I'll come find you once we're done at the hot springs. Of course! Take your time. You should focus on our guests for now. These artificial springs are pretty new, but the experience is just as good as the natural ones if you ask me. We really worked hard on them, so I hope you enjoy. And you two, I know you want to focus on Atea's surprise, but don't forget your patrol duties in the meantime. The Abyss could attack at any moment, so we need to stay vigilant.
You got it, Chief. We'll keep an eye out. You can count on us.
All right, we're off then. See you at the abandoned spring, Mulani.
I'm also gonna head out. Have fun! Finally, it's hot spring time!
Oh, I already arranged swimwear for you guys, by the way. Come on, I'll show you to the changing room.
Oh, they actually did go through with it with another outfit. Look, like usually the traveler's wearing the standard outfit. Last time they promised a kimono and Inazuma, that didn't happen.
Ah. So, what do you think? Can you feel the warmth relax every muscle in your body?
Yeah, it's so nice. The steam is warm too.
The first time I came to the hot springs, there was no calming effect whatsoever. I was such a little ball of energy, the moment my parents looked away, I ran off to the high temperature pools. It was actually pretty funny looking back on it. They were absolutely frantic, looking for me all over, until finally they saw my head slowly poke out from under the water. I was too young to remember the whole ordeal, but my parents told me all about it. A natural-born swimmer, my mother called me. Just like her, I taught myself how to dive underwater the first time I ever went swimming. So feel free to go for a swim. I'll be right here if you need rescuing.
Okay, here goes nothing.
Auntie Atea, you really came to check on us?
Of course. And I'm glad you listened. I brought you all some milk and snacks as well. I'll just leave them here. The temperature in the artificial springs isn't too high, so I went with Saurus crackers and grain fruit chips. See how you like them.
Oh, thank you. These are great.
Well, I did make them myself. Very few young people know how to truly appreciate hot springs, so listen carefully. The temperature of the hot spring not only determines the type of snacks you should choose, but also the amount of time you should spend in the water. To bathe in a hot spring is to completely empty your mind. As such, swimming around the pool is incredibly disruptive and impolite, and something you should absolutely not learn from Mualani.
Hey!
Alright, looks like you were able to adapt to the temperature, no problem. You should be able to switch to the natural springs then. Well, I've got to get going. Oh, and make sure you drink your milk. I'm looking at you, Mualani. I still remember how you used to pour it into the water when you were little.
I'm not gonna ask why you were doing that, but...
That better not happen again, whether I'm here to catch you or not.
Okay.
Paimon didn't think you were the type to do something like that.
I remember thinking I'd totally get away with it too. But turns out milk is pretty easy to spot when you pour it into clear water. Not my best work.
I could have told you that at an even younger age.
Some people get dizzy if they stay in here too long. You guys alright?
Paimon's fine, just a bit stuffed.
Looks like you two are naturals. Oh, by the way, I have to leave you on your own for a little while this afternoon. I'm gonna help the others fix up that abandoned spring. And I certainly don't trust their aesthetic tastes. Who knows what will become of the place if I leave them unattended. In exchange, though, I can recommend a couple of shops that are worth a visit. Huh?
Yeah, she brought us snacks and taught us about the hot springs. We want to do our part too. Friends are supposed to help each other out. We'd feel bad otherwise.
Well then, the more the merrier. Alright, we should get going. Let's organize the best hot spring gathering Natlan's ever seen.
You say you need to try to get a new suit. You see, that's why I thought that throughout every region you'd be able to get an alternate costume for your character and you can just equip it. And I thought you were able to equip it like from here. Oh, hold on. Was the traveler. Well, I thought that you'd be able to go to the dressing room and you'd be able to switch your outfit for the traveler through each place you go. You know, with Inazuma, you would have, of course, like a kimono. There would be the crown thing that you had in Sumeru, maybe something else. In this place, of course, there would be, I guess, a swimsuit, if not another outfit that they introduced later. Did Fontaine have one? I forget if they did. They might have. I think they could probably have something to wear, like Shuri will probably make an outfit for you. Probably do something like that.
Well, honey! Wait, you brought our guests too?
We're here to help.
But you're important guests. We can't put you to work.
All right. Stop trying to out-polite each other, would you? The sooner we get this party started, the sooner we get to enjoy the real party. Now, where to start? Looks like the water outlet is blocked pretty bad. We'll need to dig under it. Ooh, those boxes in the corner need to be thrown out as well. Oh, they're moldy as all get out. Also, someone needs to go out and get some cloth, wood, and decorations. Oh, and snacks too. I say we get enough for 20 or 30 people. Bulk purchases fetch the best prices after all. Oh, but don't just accept the first offer they give you.
I'm not good at haggling. Why don't you go?
Hey, I'm not any better, and I wouldn't even know what to buy. How about we handle things here while you three deal with the shopping?
Yeah, that works too. I can introduce you to all the shops while we're at it. All right, let's meet back here later. Hey there, Yellowpath. Hope business has been going well.
Well, if it isn't Mualani, back from the pilgrimage.
I'm also going to. I'm going to have this on autoplay while I read something on Discord real quick. Just give me a second.
That's right. Didn't make the cut this year, though.
Well, it wouldn't be a competition if everyone got to win. So, what'll it be today?
Here, it's all on the list. Quite a sizable order, as you can see. So, can we expect a discount?
Wow, that is a large order.
Okay.
What's it all for? A party?
That's right. Keep this between us for now, but we're throwing a hot spring party for Auntie Atea.
Wait, you're saying she can go in the hot springs again? That's great news! How about this? You can have the decorations on the house, and I'll give you 20% off the cloth and wood.
Come on, I know you can sweeten the deal. That pile of wood's been sitting there since I left for the pilgrimage. At this rate, you need to get rid of it or it's gonna go moldy.
All right. Such a handful. Just give me a moment while I pack all this up for you.
Wow, that was
Do you plan on streaming Xenoverse 2 later today? If I don't today, I will probably tomorrow or the day after, but I do plan on streaming Xenoverse this week. It's very likely that tomorrow, like I said, or later on today, if I don't stream this game of Xenoverse, is because I'm probably leveling up my Frieza to the point where he gets all of the extra missions unlocked. Then I can probably, from there, later on the line, pretty much just pick my Frieza the entire time and increase his level from 99 to 100, whatever, I guess. I just don't want to spend up too much TP medals trying to level him up when there's so much more clothes and the like that are going to come in the future. Because you already know that the most recent one was the Parchment uniform, and I was really appreciative of that. So again, in the future, the only clothes I'm hoping for that are color customized are like any of Vegeta's outfits that you can actually edit everything, including the unitard. While the other one I would want is, of course, the fusion clothes.
All in a day's
Hopefully
work.
they're in the.
By the way, Yellowpath,
Hopefully they're in the
stones
TP
for
shop.
sale?
If there's star coins, then I guess I wouldn't mind it either. Although those are rarer to come by.
Interested? They won't come cheap.
I'm not planning to haggle this time, I promise. Package them separately, would you? Nope. Kachina likes shiny little trinkets, so whenever I come across something like that, I always buy it for her.
I'm guessing that's the one you want in the shop in the future?
I'll hold on to them for now. It'll be a nice little surprise for her when she returns victorious from battle. I'm sure she'll like it.
All right, that should be everything. If you could just double check, make
Okay.
sure nothing's missing.
Let me see.
I'm hoping that if they do make it color customizable, that you're actually able to color customize everything. I said it because there are some outfits like Zeno's and the Saiyan Saga Vegeta outfit where you can't color customize the skin type like unitard underneath, and because of stuff like that, you're really limited. You have limited options when it comes to color customizing to make the outfit actually look good.
That's on the house. 7 years ago, when the Abyss attacked our tribe, Atea saved my brother's life. She never asked for anything in return, but I could never forget what she did for my family that day.
Because the face is still ashen. That makes me wonder, what if there was? Even when you look at the trendy bikini, you should be able to separately color customize the white underneath the turtle symbol. They did that, I guess, I don't know if it was a bug, but they did that last time, like for like one version.
So, send her my regards, would you? And have fun!
Oh, we will. It's gonna be a party to remember. Thanks
But
a lot, Yellowfat.
like I said in the past, I still feel like there shouldn't have been a decal at all. Afterwards, you can choose which one you would want. So if you want, let's say that with, let's say like the rubber band or something like that, then you'll be able to. Unfortunately,
Well,
that's
our
wasn't the
shopping
case.
done. Let's head back. We're back. How's everything going? Wow, this place cleaned up nice. You got the water unblocked too. Huh, good work.
I would hope so. We spent all day clearing out debris from the bottom of the spring.
Knowing Xenoverse 3 at the event that comes out in 2045, I'm pretty sure that they'll probably have it to where you have multiple hairstyles. You have more than 4 colors to choose from when it comes to clothing. And you'll probably be able to color customize accessories and also put on more than one accessory. Custom orders we've been waiting for a while too, but I'm not sure if there's going to be a thing outside of the main hub lobby, I guess.
Did you guys get everything?
Oh, we brought back tons of stuff. We set it down near the cave entrance.
All right then, roll up your sleeves, everyone, and let's get back to work.
Actually, why don't you two take a break? I'll handle it from here. Traveler, mind lending me a hand? So, I was brainstorming on the way over, and I'm thinking we could draw something on the wall over here, and the snacks and drinks can go over there. So, what do you think? Not bad, right?
It looks amazing! Paimon had no idea you were such a great designer!
Well, I'm
See here.
usually the one in charge of the
Xenoverse 3
family store,
happening
so I'm pretty good at things like
in 20
renovation
ways.
and organization.
You know I'm gonna be a, like, you know I'm gonna be a course by then. You know that.
Not to mention, this was totally a group effort. Still, I didn't expect it to take quite this long. Guess it's too late to invite Auntie Atea over, huh?
Yeah, tonight's definitely not gonna work. Chief Amina set up those patrols to guard against the Abyss, and Atea volunteered. So she's on watch tonight.
I see. Well, guess the surprise will have to wait until tomorrow. This could actually be a good thing. She can relieve all the exhaustion of keeping watch all night by soaking in the hot spring. Ha! She's gonna love it. Well, let's call it a day then. Traveler, Paimon, you must be tired too. Come on, I'll take you to the inn.
There's no serious island. Is it this one by any chance?
Got too many clothes.
I didn't mean to fall down there.
Someone looking for me? Oh, why, if it isn't the Traveler and her companion. So what brings you here? Do you need help with anything? We want to visit the mysterious island. The mysterious island, huh? Is there something wrong? I'm assuming you two are already aware that this island is related to a legend of my people. Yeah, but now that you mention it, we don't know anything about the actual legend yet. Then allow me to explain it to you two. It is said that the first chief of the people of the Springs was the most outstanding guide in all of Natlan. He discovered many deserted domains and found countless treasures. But to prove himself once more, he embarked on yet another journey in search of a legendary, mysterious island. He endured many hardships along the way, but he persevered and managed to reach the destination. The island emits a golden light where countless treasures are buried. But instead of claiming the treasures for himself, he left behind a trail of clues that lead to the island. Since then, many people from later generations have undertaken the challenge
Whenever I
of
give
finding
drawing
the
ideas, it's
island.
if you want to do any
To
drawings
find
or
the
not.
island is to find riches and glory. Oh, that makes sense. So could you tell us how to get to that island? Oh, Paimon gets it. This is like a big secret for the people of the spring, so you can't just tell anyone, right? On the contrary, it's quite the opposite. The legend and the clues needed to find the island are all already known to the public. Oh! Well, then what's the problem? Well, I'm willing to answer your question in exchange for a favor. What do you think? Sure thing! Well, what do you need us to do? Then you have my thanks. Allow me to tell you some details. I'll be honest, there are some among the tribe who are of rather base character. Not long ago, I received a report that a few of them were working together to scam visitors. As the chief of the tribe, I was very ashamed to hear of this. It's really hard to believe that could happen.
Not really a request, that makes sense.
They are targeting tourists who wish to visit that island.
You mean similar to that of the
sources, they would trick
post-apocalyptic,
tourists into believing they are trustworthy
like
guides before luring
clothes
the
for
tourists into spending
survivor
a
characters.
fortune for the sake of reaching the island.
I heard you mention about it at least 2 or 3 times in different
They
streams.
run a pretty
How that would
sophisticated operation.
be a good
They would
idea.
always claim the scammed money is some kind of legal travel expenditure, so it's hard to use that to directly convict them. So, I was hoping to find someone who could approach them and pretend to get scammed. Doing so would allow us to gather the evidence required to bring them to justice. The problem is, they would certainly recognize anyone associated with me, which is why I haven't been able to carry out the plan yet. Oh, Paimon understands now! We're the perfect bait because we're both tourists. Exactly. And as far as I know, you two are no pushovers. No matter what nefarious schemes they may come up with, you'll be perfectly capable of protecting yourselves, right? You betcha! If it's just a few scammers we're talking about, she'll take them all down! Wonderful! Then here, please take this. Whoa, that's a lot of Mora. Did we already earn a bonus?
There will be plenty of rewards if you manage to catch those scoundrels. This Mora, however, is for other purposes. I'm sure some spending will be required on your part before they lower their guard. I certainly wouldn't expect you to pay out of your own pockets. So please use the Mora as needed, and collect as much evidence as possible.
No wonder you're the chief. Seems like you've already thought of everything. Okay, we'll take it from here.
I've marked the location of the scammers on your map. I'll leave the rest to you two.
Carving waves. This should be the place. Now let's see if anyone around here looks like a scammer.
I mean, none of these guys just gonna up and say scammer on the forehead, but I mean, I guess if I had to go by physical appearance and based on how much time things happen, if somebody has facial hair, then they're likely to the antagonist.
Oh, right. We should pretend we are innocent tourists with no idea about what's going on. But how should we lure those scammers out? Good idea. Speaking of which, Paimon's dying to know what kind of treasures could be buried on the mysterious island. Wonder if anyone's ever really seen them before.
What?
Ah! Are you two visitors from afar looking to visit the mysterious island?
Well, this guy gave himself away.
Oh, looks like we managed to lure them out already.
Bro, why are you even saying that? Just act natural.
Pardon, is something the matter?
I just happened to overhear you two talking about the mysterious island. I assume you two must be tourists, brought here by the legend and looking for the island. Am I right?
Hello, Paimon is Paimon and this is the Traveler. That's right, we were just getting ready to look for that island from the legend.
In that case, as a qualified guide, I certainly cannot allow you to embark on such a dangerous journey.
Uh-huh.
As the legend says, if you can manage to reach the mysterious island, riches and glory will be yours for the taking. Be that as it may, the journey to the island is full of untold perils and dangers. It would be nigh impossible for any average person to reach the island. But you are in luck. Allow me to tell you the purpose of our services. It just so happens that our mission as guides is to help visitors avoid danger, find shortcuts, and successfully reach their destination. Please, there's no need to worry. This was just one point I had to make perfectly clear. Although the legend and the clues to finding the island are known to everyone, the leads left behind by our ancestors are as enigmatic as riddles found on a lost treasure map. Only guides bestowed with the legacy of our ancestors can correctly decipher the clues. Tourists who rashly embark on their own often wind up lost and encounter unnecessary dangers.
Huh. He actually sounds pretty convincing.
But it seems like fate has brought us together. So, what say you to having me as your guide?
So how much will you charge us?
Not to worry. I don't intend to charge any fees.
So you'd be working for free?
For us, people of the Springs, guiding guests to the mysterious island is a great honor in and of itself, worth more than any amount of Mora.
Smooth. Paimon almost wants to believe him. All right, thank you. Then please, guide us onward.
Of course. Please, follow me.
Alright, this is it. Get a good night's sleep, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Yep, good night!
Wait, what?
Paimon's exhausted. We really went all over the place today, didn't we? Anyway, we need to be well rested for the party tomorrow, so let's head inside.
I could have swore I was talking to the scammer. Did I go the wrong direction? Well, again, I don't know if I went the. I don't know if this is still the same one. It might not be.
Why now?
What, are we getting into a fight?
Huh? What's with all the noise?
Traveler, Paimon, wake up!
Mualani? What's going on? Where did all these monsters come from?
It's the Abyss. Our patrols are trying to drive them back as we speak. Come with me. I'll take you somewhere safe.
Mualani, a little help over here. We can't hold them back much longer.
One moment. I'll be right there. Really? That's perfect. I've been waiting for the chance to fight by your side. Hang in there. We're here to help. Need a surfboard?
Well, wait a minute. Why do I have climber on it?
Hi.
No, I guess it can't be auto too bad. She might have her own weapon.
Amazing.
Yeah, she does. Maybe it's...
Have they been contaminated by the Abyss?
No, they are the Abyss. Destroy them. Carving wave. Amazing.
Thank you.
I'm alright. Go help the others.
You're about to catch all this damage. You don't even know it.
Woohoo!
Oh, I know what he's trying to do. He tried to go in there so he didn't get that vaporized damage. Too bad he caught it though.
We've cleared out most of the monsters over here. Thanks for your help. It would have taken me ages on my own. Looks like we're still in for a long night, though. We still have no idea where these creatures are coming from. Let's go ask Amina. She'll have a better handle on the situation.
Okay, I'm making sure. I'm not trying to do that one. Try this one.
Amina!
Oh, it's you three. Thank you for helping clear out those monsters. We were prepared for an attack, but we didn't have enough people to prevent them from breaking through our defenses. No casualties so far, though.
Where'd they come from this time?
The east side. We've pinpointed the position of an abyssal pylon, but we don't have enough manpower to take it down.
An abyssal pylon? What's that? A kind of gate created by the Abyss. One that allows monsters from the Night Kingdom to enter the physical world. The only way to end the attack is to destroy the pylon as soon as possible. Otherwise, the endless hordes of monsters will exhaust our defenses.
Exactly. That's what I'm most concerned about. Their numbers suggest there might even be multiple pylons in the area. We're searching for them as we speak.
Alright, we'll go seal off the one to the east. Traveler, Paimon, can I count on your help again?
Of course! We can't just sit back and do nothing!
Money's broken? Of course she is. That's why I pulled for her.
People of the springs,
This very second I saw
have
over
my
100k damage when I was doing her test run, it was an immediate. It was an immediate pull.
let's go. There's no time to lose. Take care, Amina.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, if you see that she's broken, it's very likely that the other characters, like, what's his name? Like, Ganesh, I'm pretty sure he's probably gonna be busted too. The only person who wasn't busted that I thought would be is Dea. Although, if I am going to be 100% fair to her, she's not meant to be DPS.
Amazing!
Thank goodness you were here.
Carving waves! Lualani, is that the pylon?
That's it, all right. Come on, let's get...
Attacking with elemental attacks, okay.
Strike a pose! Time to shine! You asked for it.
The thing is, hold on. You see, some people are all like, oh, why isn't Dea doing 100k per punch and stuff? The thing is, it's not so much as just that. It's the combination of how many hits, because you can do it to I think like 11 hits. Even if she did 10k per hit, that's still 110k.
Overruled. Look alive. Hi. Yoo-hoo.
That was 331k just now.
Need a surfboard?
I thought the number wasn't gonna get any higher than that.
Right? I don't see any more monsters, so looks like we're in the clear. Do these attacks happen a lot? Must be hard on your tribe. Yeah, it makes things hard sometimes, but that's how our ancestors have always lived. Besides, the Abyss doesn't care how difficult our lives are. Fighting back is the only option. Come on, we should head back. Huh? What are you looking at? Is there something over there? You're right. Lualani, look! They're coming from that direction! Wait, that area looks kind of familiar. What? How unlucky can we get? We just finished the renovations. We probably don't have any reinforcements over there, so it's up to us. Let's move.
Huh? Seems like the monsters are decreasing in number.
Come on, everyone, keep it up. Buckle up. Strike a pose.
Rises!
Transfixed. This is where you fall. Laid bare. Off we go.
Need a surf? Check this out. Best of luck. Let my name echo in song.
Tide rises!
Woohoo!
The thing is with Milo Aquino, looking at that particular comment, Milo Aquino, she doesn't have her own weapon. She has a Staff of Home right now. On top of that, she does not have the black set on her right now. She has this set. But that's why I'm planning on rebuilding her when I get a chance. Because then she'll start pulling out those numbers that she's supposed to. She can still do a lot of damage though. You've probably seen it in the run where I fought the Ryan Shotgun and beat her without her transforming. So she's still insanely powerful.
Atea, what are you doing here? Where's the pylon?
Where do you think? If I'm here, means that thing is long gone. I was in a hurry, so it's not my best work. You should check if all the important stuff is still here.
Stop talking for now. That wound looks bad. The abyssal power is corroding your body.
Is this the right area? Hello? Anyone there? Mulani and Atea. What's going on? We were told the second pylon was over here.
Atea took care of it, but she's injured. Quick, someone get a doctor.
All right, stop fussing. Don't you think I know my own limits? The main thing is they didn't destroy anything. This is a beautiful hot spring, by the way. I can tell how much work you put into it.
Wait, no. This was meant to be a surprise.
For me, right? I know.
Atea!
You think I couldn't tell you were avoiding me on purpose? Not one of you stopped to say hello today. It couldn't be more obvious that you were hiding something. And you, Mualani, were you the one that brought the snacks? How many times have I told you, you have to choose them based on the temperature of the water?
Oh, forget about that. The doctor's almost here, and you're gonna get all better. Then we can have a meal together, and I'll help you make whatever you want, okay? You just have to hold on.
The impurities and the elemental energy we embody repel each other.
What? The crystal's been purified? When?
The anguish he feels has brought him to tears. I also came across a teardrop crystal. Can you purify it?
Atea! Atea!
That must have been ages ago. I forgot about those.
Wait, what do you mean? What is this? Some sort of purification? The abyssal power, it's being cleansed away.
How can that be? I never knew that was even possible.
Atea!
The mark of the abyss. It's gone.
Yes, thanks to the Traveler. By the way, Traveler, are you alright? I just saw you purify abyssal power from Atea's body. That didn't injure you in any way, did it? You're sure? Good. Good.
Oh, thank goodness. You scared us all half to death just now.
Alright, everyone, head back and get some rest. We'll meet here tomorrow. We'll celebrate Atea's recovery and our triumph over the abyss.
And another thing, looking at the particular comment again. My Olakina is at C0. The test run characters like that, they usually at Constellation 3. So Corsair is going to have some sort of advantage.
And most importantly, we'll show the Traveler and Paimon how grateful we are for their aid. Let's make it an occasion to remember. Dismissed!
Got it!
Got any other secret powers I should know about? But seriously, you really came through for us tonight, so thank you.
Paimon almost forgot you had that ability. You used it back in Mondstadt to cleanse Dvalin's tears, didn't you?
Yeah, you wonder why I forgot about that? Because that happened 4 years ago. I can't remember everything
thinking, Traveler. Huh? You look like
How
something's
much does your
bothering you.
Milani do?
What's wrong?
Current, like, she could be doing more. Her crit damage is only at 100, but she still does over 100k. But it's like, it's just as long as I'm using like vaporized damage and stuff. I gotta have an elemental reaction. Unless of course I'm fighting Shogun, because sometimes you fight her or you fight Scaramouche. It's like the defenses are lower, so you'll see a bigger number. So I would have to pretty much fight a Ruin Guard or something. It's to show you how much damage that she could pull off crit wise. Again, crit damage, that's why I'm working on trying to pull for her weapon. Because once I get that, then things will, like, there'll be a significant boost as how much damage I'm going to be doing.
Abyssal power still exists within her body. Immersing herself in hot water would accelerate the corrosion of her internal organs and the progression of her illness.
We think Auntie Atea's illness has taken a turn for the better.
She could never come into contact with hot water before, and now she's visiting the hot springs every night. I mean, it's pretty obvious what that means, right?
Hello? Traveler? Maybe you can zone out some other time because Paimon can barely keep her eyes open. Let's head back for now.
And again, I could actually be doing more damage with my characters if I actually use food buffs. I just neglect to because there's no need to. The only time I really have is when I'm pretty much just wanting to be that guy, kind of just trolling the AI really much. With characters like Noelle with the red horn, just to see how much damage you can pull off. But yeah, for the most part, yeah, I don't really use food for stuff like that. I have 95 of these? Jesus Christ. This one I'm not even sure about. Alright, let's level this one up for now. HP 16%. Attack plus 43. If it boosted HP percentage one more time, I would have been more appreciative of it, so Diana could heal a little more. But yeah, if you want to see it, never mind.
Not interested in hanging out with the other kids? Snacks not to your taste? Hot spring temperature too high? None of the above, huh? I heard you were the one who cleansed the abyssal power yesterday. You sensed it, didn't you? I was hoping to keep it a secret for a few more days. Didn't want to ruin the celebrations and all. But looks like it was no use.
Hey, kid! Who, me?
Yes, you. Come on. Let's go for a walk.
Hey, where are you going? Did something happen?
Just going to get some air. It's too noisy in here. You have fun. We'll be right back. Oh, and there are extra snacks in that box over there if they need replenishing. Baked them all fresh this morning.
All right, sounds great.
Mualani.
Yeah?
You've gotten so tall. You know that. Feels like just yesterday you were that rambunctious kid causing trouble all around the hot springs. It's like all that time passed in the blink of an eye. Tell me, how are your parents?
They're away on business. Seriously, Ateo, what's going on? You're acting strange. Traveler, did something happen? Both of you seem a little off today.
I didn't get the Pride Trooper clothes because I was away for a week. Is it still available in the shop? Last I checked, it was.
I guess I should explain. I wasn't visiting the hot springs because I was getting better. And that pylon yesterday, I didn't go face it by myself because I was reckless or too anxious to wait for reinforcements. It's because my body isn't going to last much longer.
Because again, once I saw that in the shop, I immediately went for it because that was supposed to be how it was supposed to look canonically with the, you know, like the black unitard. Because, as I've said countless times before, it's pretty much based on when Gohan was fighting Deborah.
Your friend saved my life in that
Pilaf's
game.
super soul.
And because of that, I got to enjoy this
Instead.
celebration with you all. But I'm just a few days shy of the end.
Huh.
The hot springs, I'm just trying to enjoy them for as long as I have left.
Oh.
Mualani?
That better not happen again, whether I'm here to catch you or not. That's what you said back at the artificial spring. I had a bad feeling then, but I didn't want it to be true. I wanted to believe you were actually recovering.
You want to know something? Recovery, death, to me, the two aren't all that different. Both are worth celebrating. You've never been resurrected, so you might not understand. But Death and I, we're old pals by now. There's nothing sad about being reunited with an old friend. I lived with regret for a long time. Regret that my illness meant I could no longer take to the front lines, especially as our nation slid deeper into crisis. But yesterday, I was finally able to let go of that regret. Not only because I found the strength to fight the abyss, even at the end of my life, but because I got to see you in action, Mualani. Seeing you out there, it made me realize that I don't need to worry about our tribe or our nation's future. You have the capacity to bring us all together. Even if I was never injured, old age would still take me one day. But I've done what I needed to do. The future is in your hands now. Just remember, whether in life or death, I am always with you.
I understand. Seems like you've given this a lot of thought, Ataya. Thank you for telling me all this. I'll do everything in my power to protect our tribe, our nation, and live up to the example you set for me.
Good. Oh, and if any of you have the chance to meet with the Archon, could you give this to her for me? A talisman I've carried with me my whole life. It may seem strange to say while I'm still alive, but just think of it as a relic I'm leaving for her. It's brought me good fortune in battle. Even after I became too sick to fight, I never took it off. Just tell her it embodies fond memories and my strength of will. She'll know what I'm trying to say.
Don't worry. We'll make sure she gets it.
All right. That's all I wanted to say. Let's head back to the party. No use spending what little time I have left being sad.
Traveler, Atea, Mualani! If you don't hurry up, there won't be any snacks left!
Excuse me, what did I say about bathing in the hot springs on a full stomach? Hey, are you listening to me? Life is a journey in which there's no turning back. So forge ahead and don't hold back.
The power switch is up. Good, hold on, you're done doing that. I'll follow the scammer guide now, but before I do that, I guess this is where I go to use up the sigils. How much do I gotta put in there? Because last time I think it was like 25 or 35 or 30, I forget. But it differs every time. Am I? Oh. Is it underneath? Oh. $30 of them, okay. What's this? This is a whole different type of billet. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jesus. How much? Oh, okay, first of all, how much Primo Gems did that just make? Doing that. Got a lot doing that. Standard? 5, okay. The sanctifying elect. No. Oh, that was the artifact, wasn't it? That's one where I can make more artifacts. That's one where I can actually make like guaranteed artifacts. 3 of these, I'll be able to. Yeah, I'll be able to get her thing in no time. Let's have a shrine key. Pretty sure I marked them on the map. Let's see if. I think I did this one, but I'm gonna check anyway. Oh, never mind. Back up, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm minding my own business.
Oh no, I dropped it! Quick, pick it up! Hope I didn't just jinx it.
Alright.
Ah, watch the surfboard! Ugh. Let's get it off! Woohoo! Let's shred, Sharky!
So you think I want to do that to you?
Let's ride! Off we go! Oh! You're dead meat!
I didn't want to beat you up like that. I was trying to mind my own business. Alright, now how do I solve this one? Oh, that's easy. Huh. thought I could just break it, but I gotta break this stuff first, apparently. I think the rest of the artifacts I have are kind of mid, I'm gonna be honest. Well, I don't see myself using either of these three. What else did I unlock? There was something else. Alright, Act 2 I'll probably do later. I thought it was going to be a little bit lengthy. Okay, there's that. How else can I get some Prima Gems? There's Teapot. Just have to make stuff for certain characters. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 240. Okay. Okay. Is there a weapon I can make? Like right now or no? I guess I'm gonna have to check with the blacksmith over here to see if it works. Oh, cool. Looks like any more of those, though. I'm at, Looks like I can't really do the forging diagram just yet. I gotta... Okay. Gotta do a little more exploration for that. Seven more, huh? This will all be very useful. Well, let's follow this camera guide real quick.
Are you two here to take pictures with the Koholosaurs?
Really? Can we?
Ahem.
Huh? Oh, you two must be here to seek insight from Atta, right?
Atta? Insight?
Shh, not so loud. Openly saying their name in such a manner will only cause them to loathe you.
I apologize for not explaining earlier. As you can see, Atta is the elder Koholosaur. My senior here is responsible to serve. Atta is highly respected among the tribe and is far more knowledgeable than other Koholosaurs. They say that Atta has actually visited the mysterious island before. Therefore, we must rely on Atta's insight to know how to get there.
Really? But how do we do that? Can a Koholosaurus elder talk?
You need only slowly approach Atta. Once Atta has confirmed your scent, they will provide their wise insight. In the language of the Koholosaurs, of course. But no need to worry. The ability to interpret this language is one of the basic skills required of a guide from the people of the Springs. I can understand Atta's instructions and will lead you on the journey ahead.
Alright, then let's give it a try.
That'll be 10,000 mora per person.
Huh?
In order for Atta to give us insight, they must recall their past, which can be extremely taxing for a Koholosaur. Costs to maintain their health can be quite high, you know.
Could have been what you started with, but...
I'm sorry. Such expenses may arise in the process of finding our way, but as long as we reach the mysterious island, these costs will be quite trivial in the end.
There you have it. Paimon knew there was no such thing as a free lunch. Oh, Paimon has an idea. She bets they've just made up all that stuff about the talking Koholosaur. But if we can get a receipt, that'll be proof that they're scamming tourists. With that kind of evidence, there'll be no doubt they're guilty.
What's taking them so long? Well, what do you say? I'll even throw in a group photo of you two with Atta. You won't ever find another deal like this.
Oh, that's an unexpected bonus. Quick, let's pay the man. Whoa, Atta really didn't try to bite us at all.
You can also pose now if you'd like a photo together.
Okay.
Oh, Atta is already speaking? Let me listen to what they have to say. Oh, I see.
Could you really get anything from that noise?
Of course! Like I said, only a guide like me can understand their language. Let's follow Atta's instructions and proceed to the next area.
Here's your group photo. I even packaged it up for free.
Any chance we could get a receipt for that?
No problem at all. Here you go.
Please, come with me.
We still have a lot of the Chief's Mora to use. Why don't we keep up the act and gather some more evidence? Paimon's curious what other tricks these scammers are using. These guys are going way too far. He keeps coming up with some far-fetched reasons to make us pay for everything. With all the evidence we have now, we could bring him straight to the chief and he'd definitely be convicted. But after handing over all that Mora, Paimon kinda wants to see if he'll actually take us to the island or not.
Sorry to keep you waiting. After all the clues we've gathered, I've managed to find a shortcut to the island.
Oh, alright, then let's get going! Carving waves!
This is the spot. The trails of sunlight will guide the way. Once you cross the rushing water, the light of the setting sun shall reveal everything. Arta's insights have already pointed us to the destination. It's just on the opposite bank.
You mean we're almost there? Huh. But there wasn't even anything exciting about this journey.
As I said before, this is a shortcut. If I took you on some arduous path after all the mora you spent, that wouldn't make me look like a good guide, don't you think? Anyway, there's no time to lose. We need to get there before sunset.
Wait a minute. Okay, I'm making sure it's the right one because they tried to mark the wrong one just now.
According to Arta's insights, this is the place. We're here.
You mean the mysterious island?
Yes, I've led you to the island just as I promised, which means it's time for me to say goodbye.
Hold on! Are you serious? This is supposed to be the island? Then what about the treasure? And look at these wooden signs and artificial lights! Even we can tell it's fake!
All that stuff about treasure is just part of the legend. I didn't make any promises about what you'd find. And who says a mysterious island can't look like this?
Huh. Since you seem to have dropped the axe, then there's no need for us to continue either. We were commissioned by the chief of the people of the Springs to gather evidence of your scamming activities. With these receipts, your scamming days are over.
You sure? Then what's written on those receipts?
Huh. Let's see. Huh? Wait, all the writing has disappeared.
I took you all this way just to buy enough time for the handwriting to disappear. Even if you were to go back to the people you paid, you'd only find that they were using fake names, making them impossible to track down. You want to report me for scamming tourists? Then be my guest. I'll just say that I'm being falsely accused. With that settled, I'll be going now.
Now he's trying to get away! Let's go after him! It's the chief!
What's the chief doing here?
I had dispatched others to secretly trail you. Thanks to you, we can finally convict him of scamming people.
Convict me? How? They don't have any evidence against me. Even as the chief, you can't just level accusations without any evidence, right?
Sorry to say it, but he got us. We lost all the evidence we had. Not to worry. Let's search him first.
Hey, what are you doing? Keep your hands off me! That's my Mora!
Yes, I see the mark. Looks like you already split the Mora before you let them here.
What do you mean?
The Mora that the Traveler and Paimon were using today were all provided by me. They all have a special mark on them.
You...
So, there must be an explanation why the Mora that should have been theirs ended up in your hands, right? There are no receipts to prove that any transactions took place, and you yourself just denied that there was a scam. So did you then take the Mora from them by force? Take Mora from others by force? Oh, that's an even more serious crime than scamming!
You... Ugh. All right. Sure, I admit that I coaxed them into spending a few times, but I wouldn't go as far as calling it scamming.
What do you mean a few? You literally did so long so the ink would run out
We
of the thing.
have witnesses standing
nigga-
right here, you know.
The receipt.
Fine. Yes, it was all a scam.
Woohoo! No wonder you're the chief of the tribe. I still don't understand how so many people have been getting duped by them. You need only stop and think for a moment to see through the whole thing. If he claims to be able to find a shortcut to the mysterious island, then why hasn't he just gone there and claimed the treasure for himself? Why even bother guiding others there? That's a good point. Speaking of, have any guides from the people of the springs ever found the treasure of the mysterious island? I can answer this question along with your previous one about how to get there. The answer is actually very simple. There is no shortcut to the island, and most people don't even meet the requirement to ever reach it. If you don't meet this single condition, then even guides from the people of the springs, despite all of their abilities, will find it difficult to overcome the obstacles along the way. Which is exactly why, even though the clues to the mysterious island are open to the public, few have ever made it there. There's a requirement? What is it? Let me ask you something first. What do you think a real journey to the mysterious island should be like? It should probably involve overcoming a lot of hardships with your companions before witnessing some breathtaking sights, uncovering a really touching story, oh, and scoring some super cool treasure at the end. And therein lies the key point. Overcoming hardships with your companions. It's said that when the first chief set out to search for the island, the ones who accompanied him were not clients nor tourists, but his closest friends. The legend also mentioned that only those willing to entrust their lives to one another will be able to reach the island together. Therefore, the requirement to reach the island is journeying with your closest friends. The kind of friends you would trust with your life. So that's the key. From what I can see, you and Paimon are exactly those kinds of friends. The kind that would trust each other with anything. But, unfortunately, neither of you are experienced guides. And if you were to hire someone else, then I'm afraid you could probably never place your lives in the hands of someone you met on a pure monetary basis. That's true. But don't feel discouraged. I believe that this beautiful land that I call my home will not disappoint you. Whether it's remote islands or ancient ruins, I'm sure they can also provide you with plenty of exciting adventures. And let me tell you a secret. The elders once told me that beneath these very ruins lies a way to reach the sky. Or maybe someone already discovered that. No matter. If you two want to go adventuring elsewhere, I can also give you some suggestions. Yeah, thanks for that. But knowing us, we don't give up so easily even when a place is supposedly impossible to visit. Oh, I can understand. I won't stop you if you're still interested in finding the island. I just recommend finding a guide first who you could trust with your lives. A guide we could trust with their lives? Oh, who knows when we'll meet someone like that around here? Yeah, Paimon has a good feeling about this. Then let's go check out some of the other places first. It appears you've already made up your minds. Then I'll be taking my leave. My assistants will pay you for all your help. Thanks again. Okay, bye-bye!
Oh, I gotta do the Heart Conquest. There still hasn't been another hangout event yet for any other 4-star characters since Lynette. But to be fair, though, that one took a very long time because one of them was luck-based. Let's beat this guy up real quick. I'll do that wall crush in a second. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, the fact that she doesn't have her artifact set either. But like I said, whenever I get a chance to, I'll probably either fight more bosses, or I'll probably just try to get more of Alakino's artifacts, which is actually more difficult because I have to somehow get power damage bonus based on the artifacts I have, probably good crit damage and decent attack percentage. The crit rate, that's not going to matter too much, although it would help. Then I would need to think of another one I would need. I guess either health percentage or elemental mastery.
Overruled.
Carving waves. Surf's up. Catch an epic wave. Whoosh! Time to shine.
Let's end this quickly.
Transfixed.
The show begins. Where's the surfboard?
You need to hurry up.
Ah.
So
These guys really aren't even that difficult. It's the fact that these two transform.
Let's get it on! Let's shred, Darcy! Let my name echo in song! You asked for it! Look alive! Laid bare. Everlasting as the moon. Shower me with praise. Let's ride.
Huh? If I were a betting man, I would say he's gonna ask for some materials for that character. Believe me, this will not be the first time. I remember the worst case of it was Sino. Oh, I see. You just wanna show off your Navia to me in a couple seconds.
You can only do so much on your own, but with a group, anything's possible.
It's like the entire world knows I don't have Navi or something.
Carving waves.
I forgot there's a Tapion raid. I gotta do that too. Very likely I'll probably get this last bounty done. Then I'll probably make my way over there. Again, I still have the rest of the week stuff to do this particular Genshin Impact stuff. And I've been making substantial progress, so. No pyro, huh? Okay. Oh, I guess y'all know what team's coming up. I can't use pyro. And I'll load up.
Make yourselves at home.
Oh, there is no escape.
How brilliant!
Be sanctified.
We're back up.
Settle down.
Oh, shoot, oh.
Shine down.
Time to shine. Ah.
Torn to oblivion.
Boom!
Illusion shattered.
Committed to memory.
Yeah, you came closer to me, didn't you?
Showering you with praise.
Alright, now how do I... Okay. What the... Oh my... Okay, just slowly descend. It's alright. Nobody saw you.
The show begins.
Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first. So, it's legally yours now.
Who just leaves a recipe in a treasure chest? It's like, it's literally the equivalent of finding a briefcase full of money and a cookbook. Where'd you go then? So I'm about to get the behinds whooped.
I see everything.
Silence!
Don't mind if I do.
Sharing my knowledge.
There is no escape.
The tides beckon.
Yeah, I'm good.
I wonder who this gift could be from.
Which puts me, how many sigils? If I have over 30, I can go back to the place. 29. I need one more sigil.
Hey!
So I need a treasure. Yeah, a treasure chest. Now where could I find one? Wait a minute. Didn't I mark a place with the treasure chest before? I could have swore I did earlier. Is that the place or was it the... No. It was this place. No, I didn't need to do that. I could use a bow and arrow character. Just thought I'd be able to reach. I just thought I'd be able to get it from much farther away. We get burn our character real quick.
Our contract. There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
Apparently, I've already.
May I present?
Thought about it. Don't need to necessarily beat him up. Okay. And that is an additional 50 Primo Gems. You may not get a lot of more this time around, but it more than makes up for with the extra awards. Okay. I can actually probably end it right here, actually. I don't want to go through another long quest right now, knowing that there's some other stuff I need to do in other games, such as Xenoverse. So I'm going to not level this artifact up because it sucks. Let me just real quick. I'm going to level up, or should I say trade in one artifact. Or technically 3 to make an artifact. I want to see what happens. I'll probably do it for the Hydro set this time around. Like this one right here. Yeah, I thought so. It's not as good as I had hoped. Okay. So I've done more than plenty, believe me. I got up to this many wishes. I'm actually able to do a test one right now in this thing. But I'm saving for this one right here. And I need 342 more Primo Gems for that. How long I got to Spot the Abyss? 3 days, 9 hours. Okay. Not 3 days, I mean 13 days. Alright, so while I am going to this particular bounty, I'm going to close out the stream. Alright. So, as usual, thank you for watching. So that I froze up just now. If you haven't already, be sure to click the Discord link. You can post whatever you want there. You want to leave a like about the power icon. Or that time will come. Like that'll be real soon. Either tomorrow or the day after. But the reason why I'm leaving is because I do plan on streaming Xenoverse as well. I don't want to go. I don't want to do this for too long. Again, don't worry. Like either tomorrow or the day after, I will continue with the story because I do need to get this thing done at a certain period of time so I can reap more benefits. That's the whole plan. And with that, I will see you guys in a bit.